In today's show, the US dollar is dying. Buy Bitcoin, says Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki in his most recent tweet. Death of dollar. People desperate for money. Very sad. If government gives you free money, take it, yet spend it wisely. Do not save. Buy gold, silver, Bitcoin. Dollar is dying. Silver, $20. Best buy for future security. Everyone could afford $20, especially with free, fake money. We'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also, in today's episode, traders are loading up on Bitcoin longs. What does this mean for the crypto market? Check this out. Nick Patel tweeted, 3 of the most prominent retail brokers in the UK are 77% long. You can see all his clients overall, that's 77% of them betting on Bitcoin. Pretty cool, right? Also, in today's show, John McAfee calls Bitcoin worthless. What in the world? Shows support for 3 cryptocurrencies, which I'm going to be sharing with you in today's show. If you're not familiar with John, he's the man who predicted that Bitcoin would reach $1 million in 2020 and is now calling the crypto that started it all worthless. Well, what are his top 3 cryptos he's recommending now? Find out in today's show. Also, in today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As you can see, some of the major cryptos are pumping and in the green. Once again, where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's episode, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash that link right down below this video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of the day, which is a pretty big deal coming from Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad author, who says the US dollar is dying. Buy Bitcoin. Let's break it down for you. The past few weeks have undoubtedly been rough for crypto. From the February highs, Bitcoin has fallen 36%, reaching a low of 3,800 in March. Robert Kiyosaki, author of the popular financial book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, sees no reason to fear, though. In fact, the well-known investor recently went as far to say that it's time to drop dollars for Bitcoin and other hard money. Yeah, in a recent tweet, Robert Kiyosaki explained that with the Fed counterfeiting trillions of fake dollars, 82 billion a month to 125 billion a day, and interest rates at 0%, it makes sense to save gold, God's money, or Bitcoin, people's money, rather than the fiat dollars that don't yield anything and are being constantly debased. Taking a look at his tweet on crypto Twitter, death of dollar in all caps. People desperate for money, very sad. If government gives you free money, take it, yet spend it wisely. Do not save. Buy gold, silver, Bitcoin. Dollar is dying. Silver, $20. Best buy for future security. Everyone can afford $20, especially with free, fake money. And taking a look at this reply from BTC Time Traveler, this is a quote from Vladimir Putin taken from this speech you see on the screen right now. Here's what he says. The dollar enjoyed great trust around the world, but for some reason it's being used as a political weapon, imposing restrictions. Many countries are now turning away from the dollar as a reserve currency. US dollar will collapse soon. I don't know how much more writing on the wall you need to see that the dollar is doomed. Tommy Mustache responded with this meme showing holding Bitcoin in 2020 is like shorting the housing market in 2008. It will hurt in the short term, but you know how the story ends. And he also tweeted this meme that says the world has unlimited supply of fiat to buy a limited supply of 21 million Bitcoin, showing a picture of Warren Buffett. Interesting. Blevins wrote, government is printing fiat money out of thin air. Bitcoin is the real money backed by proof of work. Touche. Slayback replied to Robert Kiyosaki saying, looks like all the stars are aligning to buy Bitcoin. better than gold. So as you can see, it should come as no surprise then that the demand for Bitcoin is booming. The leading crypto exchange Coinbase reported that during the now infamous Black Thursday crash, the exchange saw a dramatic surge in buying interest for cryptocurrency. Here's what they're quoted saying: "But beyond just the rush, two things are clear. Customers of our retail brokerage were buying customers during the drop, and Bitcoin was the clear favorite. Our customers typically buy 60% more than they sell, but during the crash, this jumped to 67%, taking advantage of market troughs and representing strong demand for crypto assets even during extreme volatility." The US-based Kraken corroborated this narrative, writing in a recent tweet that the exchange recorded an 83% rise in signups and a 300% increase in verifications over the past few weeks. Also, per previous reports from News BTC, according to data from blockchain analytics company Coinmetrics, the value of the US dollar stablecoins such as USDT, Binance USD, USD Coin, etc., are on the verge of passing $8 billion, a metric up by 20% in the past month in itself. And taking a look at this tweet from Nick Carter, who wrote, "Coinmetrics has added Huobi dollars, which is HUSD, and Binance dollars, BUSD, to their community data. Stablecoin supply in the sample is just shy of $8 billion collectively. My guess is it passes that threshold tomorrow." And they included this graph, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description. So as you can see, we have a massive surge going into the crypto market. And as to why this is bullish, CEO of Three Arrows Capital summed it up nicely in 2019 when he wrote that with so much money sitting on the sidelines, especially in stablecoins, Bitcoin could appreciate rapidly. Here's what he said: "There's an estimated $2 billion in cash sitting at crypto funds and holdcos. There's another $2 billion plus sitting in stablecoins and another $2 billion sitting at exchanges such as Silvergate and Signature. This is $6 billion in fiat already onboarded to crypto to buy your bags. Imagine thinking we need new money to hit $10,000. And now for our next story of the day. As I was just sharing, traders are loading up on Bitcoin longs. But what does this mean for the crypto market? Bitcoin may have crashed 50% in a single day in March, but this hasn't stopped traders from investing in the crypto. In fact, a number of data sources suggest a majority of investors are starting to load up on their Bitcoin positions despite the uncertainty in the global economy. Check it out. According to screenshots of crypto-enabled retail brokerages based in the UK, shared by trader Nick Patel, users of these platforms are long on Bitcoin. In fact, for IG.com is signaling that 78% of client accounts are long on the cryptocurrency. Taking a look at this tweet from Nick Patel, three of the most prominent retail brokers in the UK, 77% long. Pretty cool, right? And he also added, point of this being that CT represents barely a fraction of market participants in crypto. Sentiment on Twitter is leaning bearish, at least on my feed. Retail sentiment with skin in the game is 4-1 net long. And this isn't the only evidence suggesting that the majority of the crypto market participants are leaning long. As I shared in yesterday's show, Xiao Wang of Masari, a former institutional trader, recently shared the below chart, which shows the Bitcoin order book for Coinbase Pro. Check this out. BTC order book, while I'm short-term cautious due to macro conditions, it can't get any more long-term bullish than this. So although this is not a representative of other exchanges, it is clear that there are more trading bidding the foremost crypto than selling it, with their existing nearly 24,000 Bitcoin worth of orders down to an order price of 2,000 and a mere 4,000 Bitcoin worth of orders up to 12,000. Wong wrote that it can't get any more long-term bullish than this, referencing the data. So is this a sign of an imminent reversal? Well, while the strong buy interest in Bitcoin suggests further upside is imminent, it may be a sign of bad things to come for the crypto market. But wait, what in the world? A big narrative pushed by prominent traders in both traditional markets and the crypto industry is that going against the majority, going against the grain, is often the correct trade to take. Think back to the age-old Warren Buffett quote that goes, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." Interesting, right? This quote seemingly applies to the crypto market. In December of 2018, after Bitcoin plunged 50% within a month, there were countless analysts calling for the crypto to return to 1,000, with some even predicting a return to $800. But as soon as these predictions went mainstream, gaining popularity on social media forums, Bitcoin reversed, heading higher towards 4,000 instead of establishing new lows. That's because Bitcoin does Bitcoin things at the end of the day, right? The same trend was seen when Bitcoin breached 14K in the middle of 2019, with the asset returning to a bear market rather than exploding to a fresh all-time high. Expect the unexpected. That's what I have to say. Now, before we get to our next story of the day, with Mr. John McAfee calling Bitcoin worthless and sharing 3 cryptos he currently supports, let's first take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As you can see, Bitcoin up 0.7% for the day, still trading above the $6,700 support, testing that $6,800, $6,900 resistance. Ethereum is up about 0.89%, trading at $143. XRP back in the red, down 0.04%, trading just below 18 cents. Link is back in the red as well, down 0.3% for the day, trading at $2.27. Miss Litecoin up about 0.5%, trading at $4.54. BSV down 0.3%, trading at $176. And Bitcoin Cash down 0.04%, trading at $235. And as you can see, some of the major cryptos are bullish while other major cryptos are bearish. So we definitely have some mixed signals currently in the market. All right, now for our next story of the day, let's talk about the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only John McAfee, who made that $1 million price prediction for the end of this year and is now calling Bitcoin literally worthless. Interesting, right? Controversial antivirus mogul John McAfee, who boasts more than 1 million Twitter followers, doesn't think that Bitcoin is the driver of his popularity. The crypto baron unapologetically called the leading crypto worthless in response to one user who claimed that people are only interested in his personality because of Bitcoin. Let's take a look at this tweet here on Twitter. Here's what John McAfee posted about 19 hours ago. Twitter has 330 million users, number 3 of the top social media platforms. Yet, who is on Twitter? Trump and every political leader of the world and me. It is the only social media platform worthy of use. If you doubt, check the stats. And then let's check out some of these replies to his tweet. Kavesh wrote, "Is there a Bitcoin prediction?" And McAfee responded, "0 soon." So here's a guy who was claiming Bitcoin was going to breach $1 million by the end of 2020. He's now saying Bitcoin is soon to be worthless. Is he just fucking with us once again? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments right down below. Brandon wrote, "I think people follow you because of Bitcoin." McAfee responded, "I have no clue. Bitcoin is worthless." Deck Card responded, "What's your opinion about COVID-19? Bats, accident, laboratories?" McAfee responded, "False flag," and I do agree with McAfee that this was bioengineered as a way to take away our freedoms and liberties worldwide. And here's some of the backstory just in case you were not aware, as McAfee has even been on this show right here on Crypto News Alerts. McAfee gained mainstream press coverage after predicting that the Bitcoin price would hit 1 million by December 31st, 2020. Otherwise, he would eat his penis on national TV. He posted his initial target in July of 2017 before doubling it to 7-digit figure 5 months later when the whole crypto industry was in the middle of a massive bull run. Let's take a trip back down memory lane. This was from November 29th of 2017. McAfee said, "When I predicted Bitcoin at 500,000 by the end of 2020, it used the model that predicted 5,000 at the end of 2017. Bitcoin has accelerated much faster than my model assumptions. I now predict Bitcoin at $1 million by the end of 2020. I will still eat my what? If wrong." Despite confirming that he stood by his prediction in December of 2019, McAfee made a stunning U-turn by turning his back on Bitcoin and making it clear that his $1 million call was simply an IQ test. Now let's get to his favorite new coins we're all waiting to hear. Even though McAfee has had a change of heart about Bitcoin, his Twitter feed has plenty of content to keep his followers entertained, from a zombie apocalypse to Jeffrey Epstein's conspiracies. As of recently, the crypto baron has been busy downplaying the coronavirus pandemic and claiming that the Chinese virus cannot affect black people. The latter tweet was deleted by Twitter for promoting misinformation. Interesting, right? Moreover, he is busy promoting other cryptocurrencies after abandoning Bitcoin, including Monero, Ethereum, and DAI stablecoin. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's pronounced DAI. Correct me if I'm wrong. Taking a look at this tweet from Satoshi's disciple who wrote, "Widely is an extremely loose term. In the grand scheme of things, it really isn't. Fiat is widely used. Monero isn't." McAfee responded, "It's widely used among tens of thousands of us who no longer use banks, credit cards, or paper currency. There is nothing that you need that can't be bought through DAI, Monero, or Ethereum. Homes, cars, hotels, air travel, food, etc. Exceptions, coffee, pizza, and hookers." So it is what it is. What are your thoughts surrounding John McAfee making that $1 million Bitcoin price prediction and doing a complete U-turn and now saying that Bitcoin is soon going to be worth zero, literally worthless? Let me know your comments right down below. And is he still somebody you would like me to do a new interview with here on the show? And if so, what questions would you like me to ask him? Drop me a comment right down below. All right, now taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, we can see it sitting at 190 billion with 102 billion in volume in the last 24 hours. And the current BTC dominance is 65.2%. And now taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Zilliqua leading the pack up 9%, trading at 0.004. Digitex futures up about 8%, trading at 4.7 cents. Algorand up 6%, trading at 17 cents. V Systems up 6%, trading at 2.5 cents. Terra up 5%, trading at 15 cents. And Theta up 4.8%, trading at 8 cents. And now for the biggest losers, Status is down 6%, trading at 1.6 cents. Chili's down about 6%, trading at 0.006. Swipe down 5%, trading at 78 cents. Nervos Network down about 5%, trading at 0.004. Steam down 3.5%, trading at 17.5 cents. And Neem down 2.8%, trading at 3.8 cents. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, as you can see, the bulls are back in control, leading with about 36 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 51.33% versus 48.67% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators. It's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 12 in extreme fear, same as yesterday. And last week was a 10 in extreme fear. And last month was a 17 in extreme fear. Holy moly. Pretty interesting, right? Staying in extreme fear for quite some time here in the market. If you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear, which is where we're currently at and we've been stuck in for quite some time, can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a buying opportunity. Notice there's a lot of longs coming. We covered it right here today in the show. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And now checking out the Bitcoin block reward halving countdown. We have 38 days, 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 42 seconds remaining until May 13th, the estimated date for the Bitcoin halving. What are your thoughts leading up to this historic event, which only occurs in the crypto market every 4 years? Tika Tiwari refers to this as the phenomenon, which consists of Bitcoin halving and massive demand. Post-halving this year, 2020, we may test a new all-time high. Mike Navigratz believes we will test that new all-time high. I covered this in a previous episode. He's, a billionaire investor. There's a lot of very influential people, very long on Bitcoin. There could be a lot of institutional money flowing into this asset, especially during such economic tribulations like we're experiencing on a worldwide level right now with this pandemic. So as you can tell, I am very bullish on Bitcoin. I have been for quite some time, but I do still feel that this year we're still going to test that new all-time high, and I do feel we can break it, possibly surpass $30,000. I'm just a YouTuber. This is not investment advice. If you're going to invest into cryptocurrency, please do so at your own risk. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. And this goes for all of the videos here on my channel. I also include some very helpful resources for you to tap into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. This is updated every day, and it allows you to download the latest episode of the show. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't yet already done so. I greatly appreciate it. And you can also follow us on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn. So whichever podcasting platform you're active on, please help support the show. It's greatly appreciated. You can also follow us on Twitter. My Twitter handle is CryptoNewsYes to receive daily crypto news alerts. And I also have a private crypto Facebook group I'm very active on with over 17,000 cryptopreneurs from all around the world. So if you're looking to connect with like-minded individuals such as myself, be sure to click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And I also have a crypto Telegram chat I'm very active on. To become a part of this, simply click this link specifically from a mobile device and you'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. At this point, let's watch the sunset, enjoy some crypto cocktails, and celebrate life. We're still alive. We may be in quarantine during these troubling times, but hey, things could always be a lot worse. So we have to have a positive outlook on what's going on. The positive outlook for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is there is a lot of money that's going to be flowing into cryptocurrency. It's a fact. I gave you a lot of details here in today's show, so the writing is on the wall at this point. I appreciate you tuning in. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news as soon as it's released here on the channel. So may the crypto be with you, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.